In order to create an organization, a specific method is to be followed. The organization that are going to be created in this session is like two organization. One organization details will be created from scratch, and some basics will be fetched from vision operations already existing values, and another organization will be copied from organization copy by copying the organization features that already been created by us. So first we create an organization with the code 809, and it's maybe RSR3. Maybe we'll name it RSR3, and next we'll make an organization called 809, which will be named as RSR4 or something, any name you want. So let's get to it. So in order to create an organization, let's go to setup, organizations, and then organization. Two window will pop up. This will be for finding or existing organization, and one will be a new organization window itself. So either we can close this form and directly go to organization form and create a new organization, or we can just click on the new or Alt A, and it will directly goes to the naming field itself. So let's, for example's sake, let's name this organization as RSR3 and classify this as planned, and give a start date, that's today, 21st November 2019, and it is, don't give the end date, don't specify the end date, because we don't know for sure when will the organization will be dismantled. So like if you know specifically if the organization is going to be active for about 2 years, then you can directly put the value 2 years later from now on. So otherwise just don't specify the due date there. So location, we have created the location C model earlier. Let's see it's available or not. Yes, it's available, like it's in the previous tutorial, it's available there. All the details have been entered into this form, right, or your location address. Okay, that's fine. Internal address, it's not actually necessary. After this much of fields are entered, commit the changes using Control S. Transaction complete. One record is updated and saved. Now any organization can be classified into multiple type of categories. Let's see what type of classifications are available here. So every organization can be classified into different types of organization that are pre-built. There are pre-built templates in Oracle EBS that helps you with your organization classification. It will make your transactions, make your processes within the organization very much easier if you classify an organization into a specific type. So let's clear this. Now we can classify this organization as any type. Let's just say, let's see one more time how many types of classifications are available for our organization. Let's see, AB organization, asset organization, auditable unit, bank branch organization, everything is available there. Let's see what should we do. Okay, there is inventory organization. We want to classify this as inventory organization, so we can either select inventory organization from this list of values and press OK, or just what you have to do is, there's only one value with I, right? Press IN and press a tab. Directly populates the value inventory organization into the organization classification field, and it also directly switch to enabled checkbox. So to enable this checkbox, you can directly press on it and click on it to toggle the checkbox, or press space bar. It's just like doing it in Windows. If you want to select a folder that's highlighted like this, on like highlighted like this, like a dotted overlay over it, you can select Control space to select it, right? And so exactly you can select, press space bar and select or unselect the checkbox over there. So after classifying the organization, just commit the changes. Just after classifying the organization, one more save. So the saving procedure must be exactly like this, otherwise the organization won't be available for transaction. So after giving it a proper name, proper type, a date, location, you commit one time, and another after giving it a proper classification, another save must be necessary. So I'm saving it. So here it is, transaction complete, one records applied and saved. Additional details can be provided into the organization by clicking on others, or just pressing the keyboard shortcut Alt O. It will give you a drop down list of additional information that can be provided. First of all, we are going to provide accounting information. Accounting information is blank. Press one more enter to enter into the more accounting information details. So here are the mandatory details. So I'm going to fetch all the vision operation files into it. So vision operations, so let's see what it's called. Okay, vision operations is there. Vision operations, let's see. Okay, vision operations is there. There are, okay, vision operations is there. So I'm going to add a primary ledger, that is primary ledger, it's a set of books. Primary ledger is also called set of books. Legal entity and operating unit as vision operations. So vision operations will be the book set of books, legal entity and operating unit of the new organization that we are going to create. So press OK. Press OK here. Now it's giving a pop-up window, just giving a message that do you want to save changes? Yes. Let's add other infos into the new organization. Let's add some inventory information. So inventory information, there are a lot of information to be added, like a lot of mandatory information, like you can see here. These are fields marked in yellow or mandatory fields. This is a 6-tabbed region, so the space is to display all the 6 tabs is not there, that's why it's giving it as a drop down menu over here. So entering all these values manually will be time consuming, and it will give you a lot of errors if you are doing it manually. So there is a shortcut for that. This is tools, copy, organization. So from this menu you can actually copy other organization parameters and values to the current editing organization. So what you have to do is press Alt T or type tools and press C, or just select copy organization from there, and it gives you a pop-up window showing where did you want to copy the values from. So I just want to copy the values of vision operations itself. So vision operations v1, so this is a fake one created. This is vision operations v1 is the original database value of vision operations. So let's select OK, and as soon as I select OK, you can see values are automatically populated. The account values, revisions, everything starting serial number, and let's see other accounts values are populated on. Yes, all account values are populated inside as soon as I select it. So I need to select an item master organization, so that will be Vision OPE, Vision Operations. I think that I messed the typing up, so it will be Vision Operations. So it's not that. Yes, Mission Operations standard, and we are going to name it as I809. So organization code is 809. Costing, let's see what else do we need. So after checking all the values and giving a organization code which is unique, so you have to specify a unique code, a new code for that, and item master organization as Vision Organization. I'm going to commit the changes. Okay, let's close this form up and select others and open up receiving information. So the receiving information is not popping up right in front of you as a form. This is an error of the instance itself, so it's not actually an error that happens to every instance. So you can see, I can show you one more time. When you press receiving information and press OK, the receiving information form should pop up right in front of you, but here it is not popping up, but it has already been opened up as a browser window in the background because it's an error of the system. It happens sometimes. It's not actually an error, but it's for a typical installation on a industry, it's an error. So you have to, the instance has to pop up a form saying receiving information. So here we can access it by the browser here. See, we have pressed receiving options 2 times, so the receiving options is right here. So all you have to do is enter the values for the accounts here. So the values marked start are required values, that is, these start values are actually presented to you in yellow fields, and the non-start values are white fields. Actually the receipt is early. Let's give it some random value. Tolerance ratio gives something like 4, and you have receiving inventory account, right? So let's give it a value. So I have already entered this value earlier, that's why it's showing as autofill. So if you don't have that, you can search by this window over here, and see, when you search, the all accounts that are there are listed here, and you can also find the next 10 values over here. And if you want to select any one of these, press select this round checkbox, like not checkbox, round dot box over here, and select. Or if you know the account number, that's the side, just select it and save the changes. So this receiving inventory account and this clearing account is mandatory, so we have given a random value for that, and LCM, right? So there's that one value over there. So that's about that. All the accounts are specified right now for our new RSR3 inventory organization. So the next receipt number, that's also mandatory, so that's already been filled up, so no problem there. So next we'll save the changes. See, your changes have been saved. The confirmation message has been come up. so there is no issue regarding that. So let's close this form and let's go back to our instance. So this is how we create a new organization. Let's see whether is there any unsaved changes left to save to the organization. Press Ctrl S. There is a message. No changes to save. So every info has been changed to our newly created organization. Let's see whether these organizations are available for transaction or not. So let's say press 5 to change organization. So we have already added it to the top 10 list here, changing organization. So it will pop the organization selection window. Let's find our organization by a code. Let's say 80%. Let's see what our organization. There's our newly created organization, which is 809 RSR3. It's available for our now, and we can select this organization as the default from now on. So let's select. Let's see if it's working. Yes, it's working. So in the next session we'll see how to copy, how to maintain an interface and launch an organization copy, so that we can just copy all of these values from this RSR3809 organization onto a new organization, just by simply putting a concurrent request to the system.